You're 70 years old. You wake up, stretch, and ouch! Your bones feel like they signed up for a wrestling match you don't remember attending. Your joints creak louder than your grandkid's Bluetooth speaker. And worst of all, your body is on fire. Not literally, but thanks to chronic inflammation. But wait, what if I told you there was a tiny, unassuming nutrient that could be the difference between waking up like a superhero or feeling like a rusted bicycle? Yes, my friends, we're talking about vitamin D. So here's the deal. As we get older, our immune system goes from being a well-oiled machine to that one friend who texts "I'm on my way" when they're still in bed. Scientists call this process inflammaging, the combination of aging and chronic inflammation. And guess what? New research suggests that if your vitamin D levels are on the low side, your inflammation levels might be on the high side. Yep, a study published in PLOS One followed more than 5,300 Irish adults over the age of 50, which first of all, if you're Irish and over 50, congratulations, you're already statistically relevant. Researchers found that people with vitamin D deficiency had significantly higher levels of C-reactive protein, CRP, aka the red flag of inflammation. And inflammation? That's the sneaky villain behind a whole list of health nightmares, dementia, heart disease, and even cancer. Hold up, let's pump the brakes. Before you start hoarding vitamin D supplements like they're Bitcoin in 2011, we have to address the big scientific plot twist. Just because vitamin D deficiency is associated with inflammation doesn't mean it's causing inflammation. Dr. Marilyn Tan, an endocrine expert at Stanford, put it best: correlation is not causation. Just because two things happen together doesn't mean one caused the other. Think about it like this. People who carry umbrellas are more likely to get wet. Does that mean umbrellas cause rain? Nope. Similarly, inflammation and low vitamin D might just be running into each other at the wrong time and place. So, what else could be at play? Genetics? Maybe some people are just naturally prone to both low vitamin D and inflammation. Lifestyle factors, lack of exercise, diet, and smoking habits all influence both. Other health conditions? What if an underlying disease is lowering vitamin D instead of the other way around? This, my friends, is why we need randomized controlled trials, the gold standard of science. Until then, we're in a classic chicken or the egg situation. Okay, now that we've cleared the air, let's talk about why vitamin D is still a total rock star for your health. Vitamin D isn't just some hip, trendy supplement. It's a hormone that regulates calcium, phosphorus, and drumroll, your immune system. Scientists believe it helps control inflammatory cytokines, tiny proteins that tell your immune cells what to do. Imagine your immune system is a security team. Vitamin D is the supervisor that tells the guards, "Hey, there's a virus, attack it." But when the battle's over, vitamin D also says, "All right team, time to stand down." Without enough vitamin D, your immune response can go into overdrive, leading to, you guessed it, chronic inflammation. So while we can't say vitamin D directly prevents inflammation, we can say it helps keep your immune system in check. Guess how many Americans are walking around with low vitamin D levels? 22% have moderate deficiency, 2.6% have severe deficiency. That means a quarter of the population is basically playing nutritional roulette every day. Who's most at risk? People with darker skin. Melanin blocks vitamin D production. Those who spend less time in the sun. Office workers, gamers, and anyone who thinks outside is just another streaming service. People with lower socioeconomic status, less access to vitamin D-rich foods. Alright, so how do you actually get enough vitamin D? Option 1, the sun, aka nature's free supplement. Just 10 to 30 minutes of sun exposure on your skin a few times a week should be enough. Unless you live in a place where winter lasts 6 months. Looking at you, Canada. Option 2, food, aka the tasty route. Load up on fatty fish, eggs, and fortified milk. Though, let's be honest, you'd have to eat salmon for breakfast, lunch, and dinner to get enough from food alone. Option 3, supplements, aka the cheat code. Vitamin D supplements are cheap, easy, and effective. Experts recommend 10 to 20 micrograms, 400 to 800 IU daily. But don't overdo it. Too much vitamin D is toxic at high levels, 375 nmol. No one wants to be the person who OD'd on vitamin D, okay? So, what's the takeaway here? Vitamin D is super important for bones, immune health, and maybe inflammation. Many people don't get enough. We don't know for sure if boosting vitamin D fights inflammation, but it's worth keeping your levels in check. So tell me, friends, are you getting enough vitamin D, or are you rolling the dice with Inflammaging?